The Panthers looking to make it 2 wins from 2 in their visit to Kingston Park, and hoping to make it 5 wins on the bounce in the league as the Thunder kick off. Received by Giuffre, taken in by Murray. Strong drive up towards the 20-metre line. The Panthers in the home strip of blue and white, even though they're away. And it's Matt Garside taking it in on the second tackle. 3 Newcastle defenders to put him down. Brandon Moore fracting half back to Adam Tangata. Attracts 3 Thunder men to take him down. Make way up to the 30-metre line. Moore surveys the options. Goes left to Keys, who goes out to Kavanagh. Kavanagh breaks a break. There's a break on the left-hand side. He's got 3 men in support. Takes it outside to Ben Tibbs. Ben Tibbs. Oh, lovely pass inside to LACHLAN Walmsley. And it's a try in the very first minute for the Panthers. And it's LACHLAN Walmsley who scores his 8th try of the season after a brilliant break from Ben Kavanagh, who had at least 3 men in support. Coming inside, went outside to Ben Tibbs. And Ben Tibbs, rather unselfishly, passed it with a lovely inside pass round the back to LACHLAN Walmsley, who finished on the left-hand corner. That was absolutely beautiful stuff there. And the travelling support find the voice after such a wonderful try, and it's a great start for the away side, looking to make it 5 wins on the bounce. And LACHLAN Walmsley gets his 8th try of the season after, like I said before, brilliant approach play. The combination of Keys and Kavanagh on that left-hand side has borne fruit yet again, and it's the perfect start for the Halifax Panthers. Moore surveys the options. Goes left to Tangata. Gets to the line with Calcott. Lovely ball again. Calcott off to Tangata. Tangata to Moore. This is beautiful rugby from Halifax. It's a great tackle from the fullback, Alex Donaghy. But brilliant hands there from the Halifax forward pack. It's Tangata out to half, out to Keys. Keys runs. He's out left to Kavanagh. Kavanagh to Tibbs. Tibbs to Walmsley. And Walmsley's in. Oh! And another acrobatic try for Walmsley. Last week was a bit of a one for the cameras, but that was definitely one that he needed to die for. And after 11 minutes of play, it's Halifax 8, Newcastle 0, and another Walmsley try. Takes his tally to 9 for the season. And you wouldn't bet against him making it 10 and a hat-trick today, the way that he's going so far. But that was beautiful play in the midfield from Tangata to Calcott, who found Tangata again onto Brandon Moore, who did well to be tackled by the Newcastle fullback. But the Panthers identified they were short on that right-hand side, the Newcastle right-hand side. And lovely work across, and then Walmsley acrobatically dives in the corner. Bit of a sloppy play of the ball, but Chappell adds it on. And it's Brad Day, welcomed by 3 Panthers defenders. Tangata, Moore again, and Calcott. As Thunder attack the right. Move the ball out well there. Oh, and it's soft defence there. And Jack Croft, on loan from Wakefield, goes through. And the Thunder strike back after 18 minutes. Jack Croft ghosted his way through. Some quite soft Halifax defence there. And he doesn't. You can hear the referee from here barking out the instructions as Keys makes it out wide to Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall to Tibbs. Brought down on the last, just past the Newcastle 40. As Walmsley found Keys. And Keys puts it up yet again. As Donaghy. Oh, he didn't look comfortable under that at all. A swirling kick, and you just know when a fullback just doesn't look comfortable in taking the ball there. And it results in an Halifax scrum right in the perfect place here as the away travelling support sing the song. As Moore finds Tangata. He's met by 3 strong Thunder defence, including Clark. Referee coming to the ruck, finally policing after 20 minutes. Keys Finds Jouffre out the back to Woodburn Hall dummies, and he goes through and it looks like he scored. It looks like he scored there, and he has. James Woodburn Hall scores his first try of the season. It's a happy hunting ground for Woodburn Hall after scoring twice here last year, and it's the perfect response from the Panthers after 22 minutes to make it 12-6 with a kick to come. Love the rugby yet again from the Panthers. Keys and Jouffre combining well, and Woodburn Hall just glided through. Sold the dummy well. If he hadn't done, there was definitely space for Saltonstall, but he glided through well and finished for the try and the kick to come from Louis Jouffre. Can he put Halifax 2 scores up? He strikes it well. It's a lovely kick. So Louis Jouffre back on kicking duties and back in the points to make it Newcastle 6, Halifax 14, and it's a perfect response to that quite soft try conceded by the Panthers. Meanwhile, there's been a couple of substitutions, one of which Titus Gwaze on the field takes the ball up well with Leroy right next to him. But more goes the other way to Tangata to Jouffre to Garside to McComb. McComb fights Saltonstall. Saltonstall's got room here. Side to McComb, and McComb surely's got to finish. He's still got to finish now. He's still stepping. He's still going, and he scored. Zach McComb. It looked easier to score just going straight, but they called not stepper, and he stepped his way to his 5th try of the season to bring the score out to Newcastle 6. Halifax Panthers 18, and yet again some brilliant hands from the Panthers, this time on this right hand side. Brilliant interchange work from McComb and Saltonstall. Saltonstall unselfish handoff inside to McComb, and what looked like a really simple run to the line, he decided to step and step again, but finally he dived over. So after 28 minutes, it's Newcastle 6, Halifax 18 with a kick to come from Jouffre, and the kicks are getting easier, so you would have thought. Jouffre going through his pre-kick ritual, steps up, strikes it well through the posts. Now the scoreboard looking a bit more respective of the dominance that Halifax has shown so far in this game. But there's certainly more points to come on this field. Look, Leroy making good yards coming out of Halifax 20. Brandon Moore takes it himself. Lovely break from Brandon Moore. Brandon Moore from dummy half. So Jouffre on the right. The chance had gone. If you'd have seen him first, it was an easy walk in. But it gave the Newcastle defence a chance to get back with Keys out the left. Keys dummies through. Oh, it's a lovely try. And Joe Keys walks in for his 4th try of the season. And Halifax go back to back after half an hour to make it Newcastle 6, Halifax 24. And like the last try where it seemed so much easier for Moore to pass right to Jouffre coming through, the Newcastle defence did well, but knowing they were stretched, the ball went left, and Keys short and good and gets his 4th try of the season, sorry. And like I said before, the champagne rugby that we saw last week against Barrow at the Shea has been followed up the M1 and A1. Bailey, Leroy Hart's in there. Day does well on that left hand side. Leroy put himself out in defence there. Here's Field. Field bouncing off defenders there. Still going Field. And he's dropped the ball as well. That's so lucky for Halifax there, but again, must be so frustrating for Simon Griggs after all the dominance that we've had. There's still some soft efforts in defence at this moment in time. MCCOMB from acting half finds Garside, slightly behind him. Slightly stopped the momentum there, but he does well. Brings it to centre field. Got options left and right. Here's Kyle Wood. Looks like the Panthers shaping to go left. Finds Keys. Out the back to Jouffre goes wide to Tibbs. Out wide to WALMSLEY, and that was forward. And knock on, whichever one you want to give. When all said and done, it's another wasted opportunity for Halifax there. After 15 minutes of the second half, it's still Newcastle 6, Halifax 24. And after the scoring in the first half early, it's been a very much a stalemate so far in this second half. As Murray onto the field, takes the ball up first, past halfway. Wood, acting half, gets to Keys. Keys finds Barber, who pushes off one, but he's met by two more and put down, just coming up to the 30-metre line. Wood waits at dummy half, finds Keys. Keys hands off inside to Murray. Murray does well, turns it, still making yards with the attention of Lewis Peachy. Wood from dummy half finds Jouffre hands it on to Garside. Garside still going on that right hand side, 10 metres out from the Thunder line. Jouffre dummies, finds Keys out the back to Woodburn. Oh, and it's intercepted by Jack Croft, and Jack Croft's away. Is he going to be caught? Jouffre is after him, and he's going to be a try for the Thunder. And from one end of the field to the other, the Thunder score, and it's an absolute hammer blow to the Panthers starting this second half. What looked like it was going to be an Halifax try is picked up by Jack Croft, who scores his second try of the game, bringing it up to get Newcastle Thunder 10, Halifax 24. And from nowhere, the Thunder are back in this game. Mitch Clark takes it up. Well tackled by Guaze. Joined by Murray and Barber. And putting down 10 metres out. Referee signifies the last tackle. He's to Bailey. Out the back to Sutton. And it's a great tackle there. And WALMSLEY managed to get to him. And it turned out to be a very important tackle, because it looked like Boafo had some space on the outside. And if they're not careful here, Halifax Panthers could be letting Newcastle really back into this game. Approaching halfway. It's Kyle Wood. Finds Tangata out the back to Keys. Keys got a gap here. Keys goes through the gap. Keys stepping. Keys going looking this defence. There's a great tackle there from Donaghy. As Keys couldn't find a lot to get that Thunder defence open. As Wood spreads it wide. And Ed Barber's met by two Newcastle defenders. Manages to get the ball out still. And it's Zach McComb on that right hand side. Still going. And it's a last tackle. And Kyle Wood goes from that dummy half. The ball's gone out. Not too sure how that happened. But the referee's given a penalty as offside. Not too sure what happened over there. It looked to be a kick or a pass. But the referee's given offside against the Thunder defence. And that's a good result for the Panthers. As Cavanagh's at dummy half. It's a loose pass there. But it finds Woodburn Hall with some broken field here. Woodburn Hall steps. Goes the other way. Still going Woodburn Hall. Still going. Oh, the offload was on for Tibbs then. But quite sensibly Woodburn Hall holds on. As the Panthers are loading up this left hand side. Keys grubbers through. Finds there, and he's got a great kick out there from Croft. And it's a repeat set for the Panthers. And finally after 25 minutes of the second half, the Panthers are finally getting some territorial wins here and starting to put some pressure on this Newcastle line. As Woodburn Hall's brought down, Keys at acting half. Finds Kavanagh runs it in straight, stops and goes left. Last tackle. Back shaping left and right. Goes to Keys on his left hand side. Who dummies, comes back the other way. Keys Kicks it towards the post, going out there, fielded by the Newcastle Thunder, and can Halifax trap him in goal there? And they have. And when all's said and done, it's a good result for Halifax. Giuffre, dummy half, finds Brandon Moore. Moore out front to Guaze. Guaze attracts defenders, still going, trying to get his arms free, and he does. Lovely ball out there to Moore. Dan Murray still going, just short of the line. Last tackle. Walmsley yet again calling for the ball this side. Brandon Moore finds the short ball to Ed Barber, but it's a forward pass. I must admit it did look forward from here, and the referee's giving it. Now that would have wrapped up the game, but it definitely did look forward from up here. And the score remains yet again. Newcastle 10, Halifax 24. Brandon Moore at Acton finds Calcott. Calcott does well, good strong run up towards halfway. Moore waits to assessing, finds a retreating Newcastle defender. Does well for there. Last tackle signified. Giuffre out to Keys. Keys puts it up. And it's Bawafo's ball, and he didn't look comfortable under that. And Murray's hacked it down, and it's Walmsley who scored. And finally, after 38 minutes of the second half, and I'm not too sure who scored that. It looked like Murray or Walmsley. Is it Murray's second try of the season, or is it Walmsley's hat-trick try? I'm not too sure. The public address has given it Murray, but I'm not too sure who scored. And it's Dan Murray who scored it. The two shaved gingerheads going for the ball, and a comedy of errors there from the back. And it's Dan Murray's second try of the season. He's becoming prolific. And 2 minutes to go. It's Newcastle 10, Halifax 28. And kick to come from Giuffre, smack bang in front of the post. Giuffre strikes, knocks it over. The flags go up. And after, with less than a minute to go now, it's Newcastle 10, Halifax 30. And a bit more clarity to the score in terms of the dominance that Halifax has shown this game. Well, the second half, Newcastle have done well, but that first half really set the platform. But less than a minute to go. There's a 20-point difference now on that left-hand side there. Well defended by the Panthers. And it's a set restart, but the hoot has gone, and that's the end of the game. And it's a 30 points to 10 victory for Halifax Panthers.